expected. And that is what this Ma'at Pilates tries to process, tries to share, tries to infuse into the community. Ma'at is the goddess or neter of balance and harmony. So we're going to be balancing our energy today through breathing. And we know now that the situation with COVID is very, 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 it is very important to keep your lungs open and keep your lungs moving and working. So I'm going to be talking about how do you breathe? Where do you breathe? I would like you to breathe not in your belly, but in your lungs. Put your hands on your back. Identify where your lungs are. You can really inhale and you'll feel the ribs open sideways, and exhale. So you can breathe in through your lungs and exhale, and then the lungs will collapse like an accordion or bellows, right? So I think that this system works the body from the inside out. So you'll start to feel some little changes on the inside of your body transferring out. I think that's all I needed to share with that. So I decided to divide the session into two. The first part will be exercises and movements that can be done on a chair for those people who have knee or hip injuries or issues. And we will be identifying the foundation exercises that will then be transferred to the mat, okay? So I'm gonna go sit in the chair right now. Let me know that you can see me. Okay, let's fix this a little bit. Tip it up just a drop. So the first thing I want you to do is identify your body parts. I want you to sit with your knees over your toes. Your feet should be parallel. Don't let them turn out. Don't let your legs wander to the side. Try to stack everything up. Ear, shoulder, hip bones, knees, and feet. So my chair right now is tilted like this because it's a little old chair, but we'll make it work. So I want you simply to turn your head to one side and then bring it back to center. Turn it to the other side and bring it back to center. Again, turn it to the side and bring it back to center. And turn it to the other side and bring it back to center. One more time, to one side, I don't care which one, and center, and to the other side and center. Bring the head down. Try to put your chin on your chest. And then bring the head back to center. I just heard my back pop. I don't want you looking up. Bring the head down. And bring the head back to center. Last time, bring the head down and bring the head. So we're just discovering where the head can go. I didn't want you to look up because sometimes that can jam the vertebrae in the back of the neck. Now the shoulders, lift one up to your ear and bring it down. Do the other one, up to the ear and bring it down. Up to the ear and bring it down, both of them, and both up, both down. You're conscious of what you're doing. Both up, both down. Last time, both up, both down. Yes. Put your hands on your ribs. This is where we were when we were breathing. In fact, flip them around. Inhale and breathe out and grow taller. Inhale and breathe out. Inhale for 2 counts. Breathe in and now breathe out. Breathe in for 3 counts. Inhale, 2, 3, and breathe out for 3 counts. 2, 3. Breathe in for 3 counts. 2, 3. Breathe out for 3 counts. And great. Bring the arms down. Stretch the arms forward. And now pull them down. Feel the muscles in the arm. Reach the arms forward. Now breathe in as you pull the arms down. You should feel the muscles awake. Reach forward. Pull the arms down. Great. Bend the elbows. So now you're squeezing the arms. Open sideways. So you look like a letter T. Pull them back in. Reach out again. Pull them back in, turn them over. Reach one arm forward. Lift it up without lifting the shoulder. All right, lift the shoulder up so you feel that. Pull the shoulder down from underneath the arm. Reach it forward and press it down. Other arm, reach it forward. Lift the arm up, lift the shoulder up. Pull the shoulder down. We will do these on the mat as well. Reach the arm forward, both of them. Reach forward, lift up, lift the shoulders. Yes, the arms get longer. Pull the shoulders down, reach the arms forward, and good. Put your hands on your belly. Pull your belly muscles away from your hand. So now the abdominal area, I will not say the word C-O-R-E because I don't like that word. That's like the center of an apple or pear or peach. So I will say belly, because when I say belly, everybody pulls in. So you're gonna pull your belly muscle in and then release it out a little bit. Pull it in and release it out a little bit. Pull it in, you should feel energy in your back. Release it out. Pull it in, don't poke it out, and leave it there. So I'm gonna turn sideways. I wanna see you move your spine, tuck your spine under, and then sit tall. Tuck your tailbone under, so you're making a letter C, and then sit tall. Tuck your tailbone under, and then sit tall. One more time. Tuck your tailbone under and sit tall. When you did that, you should have felt some activity in these booty muscles or glutes. So let's try it again. Tuck your tailbone under, find your booty muscles. Yes, I use colloquial terms. And sit tall. And tuck your tailbone under, pulling your belly in. Now keep your belly in and sit tall. One more time. Tuck your tailbone under. We will actually do the same exercise on the mat and sit tall. All righty. Lift your leg up and put it down. I don't care which leg. Same leg. Lift it up and put it down. Try really hard not to waddle over to the side. Try to stay centered. So it's just lifting and down. Let's change legs. We did 3. And lift and down. Very good. Abdominals are engaged. And lift and down. Sitting tall and lift and down. All righty. So lift it. Flex the foot. Bring the leg down and bend it back. Let's change legs. The little teeny lift. Stretch the thigh. Bring the leg down and pull the leg back. Michelle, you okay with this? Yes? Yes, a little lift. Good. Stretch it out from the booty. Let the booty be the guide. Bring the leg down and draw it back in. Lift it, stretch it out, bring the leg down and in. Let's go back to these arms. Touch your shoulders. Bow your head down and round over. And now, round up. I call this articulating the spine. Do not break from the hip. Try to bend in half. And now come up. Let's do 4 of those. And breathe out. Now the hard part is breathing in. Figure out where your center is. Again, breathe out, blow the air out. Now round back up, inhale, like the lungs are balloons that are bringing you back. And again, rounding over, rounding up. Last time, rounding over, bend the spine, and now round up. Okay, here comes the fun part. Arms down. Twist, and come back to center. So you twist, and you come back to center. You're trying to bring the ribs all the way to the other side and come back to center. You can't move your hips, obviously, because you're sitting on them. And come back to center. Again, lift up and twist and come back to center. Open the arms a little bit. Twist and come back to center. Last time, twist and come back to center. Let's combine it. Round over and up. Again, round over and up. We're gonna twist and center. Other side and twist and center. Rounding over, pull the belly back and lift. The belly is pulling into the sacrum, the back of your body. Here we go. And we twist and center and twist and center. Reach the arms up, lift the shoulders up, bring them down, reach the arms forward. Draw up, reach forward and break. Round over, slide your hands down the front of your leg. And now round back up. Slide your hands down the front of your leg. Good, and round back up. Last time, round over, pull your abdominals in. Rounding over and rounding up. Okay, so I didn't talk about the breath too much, but I want to now transition to the mat for those of you who are interested in the mat work. So the idea on the mat, bring it a little closer in case my voice is too low, not too there, is for you to lie down with your knees bent, legs parallel, feet pointing straight ahead, feet, knees, shoulders, ears all lined up. So I want you to start out lying down with the knees bent. The most important thing about the mat is you make sure that your head and your spine are on the mat. It's not important that the feet are on the mat. That's not a big deal. First thing I want you to do is breathe in, stretch the arms up. Breathe out, press the arms down. You will feel the back wake up. So we'll do a series of 4, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Then we're gonna bend the same way we did in the chair. Then we open them sideways. Do not let them flop on the floor. Extend. Then we bend back and we press them down. Same way we did. Then we're gonna go up. We're gonna reach back. Here's the challenge. Keep your ribs down. Don't arch your back. Also, try not to let it fall on the floor, okay? Then we're gonna bend, we stretch up, we reach back, come back up, bend and press down, okay? So here we go. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, press down. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Again, breathe in, feel the arms coming from the back. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in and breathe out. We're going to bend the elbows. Inhale. Exhale. Side. Draw the arms back. Press them down. Bend the elbows. Breathing out. Breathe in. Press down. Now we're going to bend. Stretch one arm up. Reach it back. Reach it up, bend the elbow, press down. Other side, stretch it up, long arm. Reach it back, control it. Reach it up and press it down. Now, both up. Oh dear, here goes. Reach back, hold on to your abdominals. Reach back up, bend the elbows, press down. Again, reach up. Reach back, hold on to those abdominals. Reach back up, bend the elbows and press down. So now I want you to do what they call the cervical nod. You lift your head up, put your chin on your chest, bring your shoulders forward, reach above your knees, and then roll back down. Head up, arms up, stay. down. 4 more. Breathe in to come up. Inhale. And exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Hold it. And exhale. 2 more. Breathe in and hold it. And exhale. Last one. Breathe in and hold it. And exhale. I would like you to flex your feet. This is a flex, where you're pushing the heel forward, right? So you're going to flex your feet on the floor. I want you to think about tucking that tailbone under and lifting it off only a little, and now rounding the back, placing each vertebrae down, and then relax the feet. So this is the pelvic curl. You do use your arms, you do use your back. You tuck your tailbone under, you curl up a little higher this time, scoop it down, drop the chest, drop the ribs, the waistline, and then the feet. 2 more. Flex the feet. Think about breathing in to press through the arms, and now scoop it down, 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 down. Plant the feet. Last one. Flex the feet. Use the hands, use the arm. Curl up, and then you can curl down. That was a little wobbly for me. And the feet. You can do a variation where you plank up, where you keep the whole front of the body flat. And you plank up, and then you have to break in the hip and sit down. Let's do a couple of those, just so you know the difference. You still must keep the abdominal area engaged, yes? And plank up and sit down. One last time, use your arms. Plank up, use the arms, and now sit down. Pull the legs into the chest. So the way I like you to do that is to put your feet together, keep your knees apart. Don't squeeze your legs together. That can end up pulling on the inside of the knee. I think that's where Michelle had some surgery in her meniscus. So there was a little problem with that. So I like you to keep your legs apart because that makes the sacrum happy. The sacrum is this very special area in your lower back where a lot of nerves are that run down the back of the legs. So sometimes I play and I say it's the sacred area. So you're gonna pull the legs into your chest. The feet are together. I want you to flex your feet. And now point the feet and flex the feet and point the feet. One more, and flex the feet. Now keep them flexed. Can you, from your bottom, stretch your legs up toward the ceiling? Can you point your feet and flex your feet and bend your knees? Yes, you can. Let's do 4. Guide the legs from the buttocks. Inhale, stretch and point and flex. Pull the legs in. Use your abdominals. Stretch and point and flex. Bend the knees and stretch and point and flex. Bend the knees. Last time. Stretch. Use the buttocks. Point, flex. Now we're going to reverse it. Point the feet. Stretch, flex, point, bend the knees. Stretch, flex, point, bend the knees. Last time. Stretch, flex, point, bend the knees. Put the feet down. Alrighty. Let's do that cervical nod where you did this reaching thing. We're going to do something called the hundreds. And now press the arms back down. This is just review. Head up, round up, reach, and press the arms down. So for people who want to try it in its simple form, you're going to make we call this a tabletop with your legs. Squeeze them together like one leg. Come up. Make 2 fists so you feel really strong. Pump the arms. Yeah? This is still rehearsal. And then relax. I want you to breathe in for 5 counts. Breathe out for 5 counts. Blow the air out in a consistent long breath, yeah? So let's do this one. So the legs are up. If you're feeling a little unsure, leave the legs down, but bring the upper body up, yeah? The neck is part of the equation from the ribs. So you want to feel energy in this part of the body. The neck may complain because you're not used to it. And if it does, just put the head down and reach through the arms and keep pumping, okay? So I'm going to do a more advanced one. I'm going to stretch my legs up. You can try that out. So we're trying to do 100, but I think today we'll only do 80. Ha-ha. Here we go. Lift your head up, stretch, make that fist. We breathe. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. And 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. And 3, 4, 5, exhale. And 4, 4, 5, exhale. Nice long legs, 4, bent knees. Squeeze them together, exhale. And again, 3, 4, 5, exhale. I think you've got 2 more sets. 4, 5, exhale. Last time breathing in, 3, 4, 5, breathe out, 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 and stop, bend your knees. Put your head down, place your arms down. So that was good for your circulation, your lungs, making you warm, feeling in touch with everything in your body. The next thing I do is actually going to be, I'll change legs so you can see it a little better. It's actually good for knees, thighs, and hips. This, I call this painting the wall. Your foot is the paintbrush. So it's going to go down. You're going to flex that foot. Now, you're not going to point the toes. You're just going to release the ankle and stretch up. You're going to flex down, stretch the ankle, and lift up. Okay, so let me give you the 4-1-1. This is going to make your thigh nice and warm. This is going to protect the knee joint itself. And it's going to send energy all the way into the ankle, through the foot. So the energy is coming from the belly all the way out through the feet, all right? We're going to do 5 and 5. Normally I do 10, we'll do 5, because this is just the introduction, okay? So let's start with one leg. Flex the foot. The breath is important. You are pulling your leg down, inhale. Exhale, stretch your leg up. Breathe in to lower, breathe out to lift. Breathe in to lower, breathe out to lift. Breathe in to lower, and breathe out to lift. One more to go. Breathe in to lower, breathe out to lift. Great. Bend your knee, change legs. Be sure to keep your lower back on the mat. From your waist to your tailbone. Here we go. Breathe in to lower, breathe out to lift. Breathe in to lower, breathe out to lift. Breathe in to lower, breathe out to lift. 3, 2 more. Breathe in to lower, breathe out to lift. Last one. Breathe in to lower, breathe out to lift. Bend that knee. Now we're going to go back to our first leg. We're going to draw a little tiny circle on the ceiling without disturbing the hips. So you go a little bit down, around, and center. A little bit down, around, and center. Breathe in to go down, breathe out to come around. Reverse. Around and up. Around. Mine's a little lopsided, but that's okay. The intention is there. And up. Last one, around and up. Bend the knee and let's change legs. So we go a little bit down, around, and 1. Breathe in and breathe out. Keep the back down, breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and now reverse. Around and up. Around and up. The leg is nice and long. And up, around, and up. Bend the knee. Roll over on your side and sit up. So I like to call this the Mayan sculpture. So you were sitting nice and tall. I want you to flex your feet. Take the arms out to the side. I'll show you on this angle. And bend them and put only the fingertips underneath the knees. Yep? Okay. So sideways it looks like tucking the tailbone under, rounding the back, pull the belly in, keep the back round. Again, curling back, rounding forward. So you're going to breathe in to go back. Breathe in to go back because you want these lungs to support you. You want the balloons to catch your weight, yes? So we go. Inhale to go back. Exhale to come forward. Inhale to go back. Exhale 2 more times. Squeeze the booty to go back. Exhale to come home. Inhale to go back. Exhale to come home. Great. I like this angle better. Okay. Can anybody try going all the way down? All the way down. Place the hands down. Lift the head up. Now you're going to slide forward. Let's try that 3 times. That is a little bit more advanced. But we go down, breathing in. Breathe out when you land. Breathe in to get those lungs to push you forward. Breathe out when you come forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Head up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Go one more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Great. Y'all good? All right. So now we have to actually do a little bit of suffering. We're going to do what we call the stomach series. Normally there are 5. We will only do the first 2. It is a bit of a tongue twister for the body. So I'll teach it to you sitting, but we will do it lying down. So Michelle, I don't know, you'll take a chance and see what feels good to you. So you're going to hold on. This is what it looks like sitting up. You're going to straighten one leg. So I've straightened my left. I put my left hand on my right knee. So I have the same arm as the ankle. Yeah, now I'm going to change. Yep, now I change. Now I change. The goal with the hand on the knee is to pull the leg in, is to bring the leg close to the shoulder. Yeah? Let's change one more time. Let's just try that. Just bring the leg to the shoulder. Do not try to jam your knee and pull the heel back. Leave that out of your equation. So it's just to pull it in. Just to pull it in and drop the hips. Let the hips sit, all right? The second one is called the double leg. That was the single, here's the double. Both legs go out. The arms reach for the legs, lift to the ears, circle around and come back in. So that's the tongue twister. You're making this beautiful circle with the arms and you come back in. And you make a beautiful circle with the arms and you come back in. Okay, so this is what it looks like lying down. I think you should watch first because it is not what it seems. So my head is up, my shoulders are forward, my legs are in. I'm going to straighten the left one. I do not want the leg low, I want it high. I'm focusing on pulling this leg in. Now I'm going to change. But I have to match where I came from. Change, 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 right? So that's your first one. This is what your second one looks like. Booty working again. Reach, circle around, come back home. Reach, circle around, come back home. Yes? Okay, let's do this. So you're gonna lie down, pull your knees into your chest. Get your back down. You do the best you can. Stretch one leg out. Put the hand on the knee. Change. We're going to do 5 sets. 1. Change. 1. Go 2. And 2. And 3. Pull the belly up. 3. And 4. And 4. Last one. 5. And 5. Both knees come in. Stretch both legs out. Circle the arms and come back home. Stretch out. Circle around. Come back home. 2 more to go. Stretch out. Circle around. Come back home. You're almost home. Breathe in and breathe out. Great. Everybody sit up. Amazing. Amazing. Good work. Good work. Okay. The next exercise is called spine stretch. So you are going to actually stretch the vertebrae, open the space of the spine. Which, by the way, anecdotally, is the whole reason. This is a commercial because I know that was intense just now. This is the whole reason for the system of Pilates. It's not about the C-O-R-E. It's really about lengthening and strengthening the back. Lengthening and strengthening the back. That's the whole deal. The issue is, the only way you can do that is by accessing the front. So that is why in the industry, they always talk about that C-O-R-E. But we're gonna talk about how do you make that back more supple? How do you get rid of stiffness? This is one of the ways to do it. So your arms are gonna stretch in front of you. Your legs are open just a little wider than your hips. You're going to breathe in, filling your lungs. You're gonna bow your head down, pull your rib cage back and bend forward. And then you're gonna sit tall. So you will notice that the head went below the arms and the shoulders came up and they rounded forward. But then you have to figure out, where is the beginning? Where did I start? Let's do 5 of these. So you're gonna discover it on your own. You're gonna breathe in, 1 and 2, head down, ribs in, go forward, coming up, and 2. Again, head down, ribs in. Pull the belly back, go forward, and now round up and up. Again, head down, ribs in, going forward, good, good, and round up. Last time, head down, ribs in, go forward, pull the belly back, 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 and round up. Good, bring the legs together. Take the arms sideways. So we're gonna twist, but I want your arms lower. And I want, when you take, I'm going to my left arm is gonna turn like I'm pushing the shower curtain away, and now I come back. Now my right arm, push the shower curtain and come back. Make sure the arm is low. I don't want any drama in the shoulders. Lift up through the belly, twist and push, and come back. Lift up through the belly, twist and push, and come back. One more set. Lift up through the belly, twist and push, abdominals, and come back. Lift up through the belly, twist and push, and come back. Relax the arms. So that was your sample. I think I have time for any kind of questions. Oh no, I have a lot of time. So I can go crazy now. I can lose my mind. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Uh-huh. So we did twist and push, twist and push. Alrighty, we're gonna do something called the corkscrew, which is going to use both legs stretching up, keeping these legs straight. You're gonna circle the legs around, drawing that circle on the ceiling again. The circle is gonna go around on the ceiling with 2 legs. And the goal is, again, keep the back down, keep the legs reaching, don't grab the toes, let the toes be free, yeah? So you can wiggle them if you like. Squeeze the legs together. We're going to do 3 sets. So you go side, down, around, center, hold. Side, down, around, center, hold. Here comes the second set. Side, down, around, center, hold. Side, down, around, not too low, hold. Now I want you to incorporate the breath. Inhale, start exhaling now. Exhale back to center. Inhale and exhale back to center. Bend your knees and sit up. Open the legs again. We're going to go for the little more advanced twisting. This is called the saw. So the legs are open. The arms are out to the side. You lift yourself up from your belly. You do the same twist. Pinky finger, you look for that pinky toe. You bend forward and you pulse. 3, like you're sawing the pinky toe off. 1, then you reach out and you come back home. I'll do one more demonstrating. Lift up, twist. Bend forward, pinky goes. 3, 2, 1, and come back home. Let's do 3 sets. Lift up, this is for the waist. Twist, and go. Saw, 3, 2, 1. Reach out, come back home. Lift up, twist, look for it. 3, reach, 2, 1. Reach out, come back home. Lift up, twist, look for it. There it is. 3, 2, 1. Reach out, come back home. Don't forget the shower curtain. Twist, look for it. 3, 2, 1, and come back home. All righty. So if there are no people with any lower back injuries, I would like you all to lie on your tummies. Placing your hands down like you are a sphinx. You are going to try to engage the abdominal muscles. Imagine that they are pulling up off of the mat. You are opening your chest. You're pressing, you're making sure the shoulder and the elbow are on the same line. So we did something when we first started where we simply turned our head and you bring it back to center and you turn it to the other side and back to center. Be sure to breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. So it's just side to side. Now I'm adding side, drop the chin, circle all the way around to the other side, drop the chin, circle all the way around to the first side, and turn your head back to where you started. Keep pulling your belly up, keep pulling your shoulders down. Now we reverse. Side. Drop the chin, circle all the way around to the left or whatever, and all the way around. And turn the head back to center. Yes? Let's try that one more time. To the side, drop down, circle around. To the other side, drop down, circle around. Keep those shoulders active and center. Turn it. Drop down, circle around. Drop down, circle around, and turn it back to center. All right, roll over on your back. And I like this new phrase I learned, happy baby. So you bend the knees, you grab your feet, and you simply rock a little bit to let that back cool out. Okay. We're going to try a little bit of side leg work because I think it will be great for our hips. So I want you to support your head. I think I'm going to turn this way. Straighten both legs. Support that head. So I want to be sure that you're not sitting back, but that you feel that your ribs and your pelvis are on the same line. You may need to do a little adjusting. You're going to flex both feet and lift the top just a little bit. Push the leg away, pull it down. Push it away, make it feel very long. Pull it down, push it away. This is called parallel. push it away, pull it down. Now you're gonna stretch the feet out and turn the bottom foot out, just a little, turn the top out. So you're rotating the leg, you're wrapping the thigh. Just bend the knee, make number 4, and send the leg down. Number 4, pull the belly in. What is happening in your pelvis? Only you know. Send it down. Number 4, straighten it. Bring it down. Now keep it straight. Bring it up. Bring it down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Beautiful. This is good for the thigh and the knee as well. Inhale down. Squeeze your booty. Up. Inhale down. Relax the feet. Lift the top up. Nice long spine, long torso. And we go up parallel and we pull down. And we're up parallel, and we pull down. And 3, and I feel
Hey everybody, we'll try to wait to see if Diane could get back in. It looked like she lost her connection. Let me just send her a text. Thank you for your patience.
Was I muted for all of that?
We lost you.
When did you lose me?
Just a few seconds, just a few minutes, maybe 2 minutes.
Okay. Okie dokie. Well, I'm back now.
Okay.
So did you do your side legs, everybody? You worked on your sides? Hi, Charles.
We lost you at the beginning of the second leg.
Okay. Okay, well, do it then. Do your legs, do your legs. All right, so y'all, I'm open for questions, comments, thoughts, anything that you don't understand, anything that you are curious about, anything. I got a wonderful chat. That was nice. Thank you. Who is that? Lisa, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, what church is this? You can speak. This is St. Mary's on 26th Street between Broadway and muted somehow, it keeps muting me out. And Forces of Nature's studio in St. Mary's Church. So we share the space once this madness is over.
So is this a form of Pilates, the Ma'at?
Pilates, so I call it Ma'at Pilates because Ma'at is the neteru of balance and harmony. it is different in my mind than a lot of the Pilates that's being offered online and in the world, because I consider the Black body, and I consider the needs of the Black body, and I consider how to speak to Black people and how to say things to empower and inspire movement and inspire curiosity about how you control your body. And so, as you can see, a lot of this was about how you think about moving, how you think about telling your body to do something. And by the way, this system works very well with other exercise forms too. So don't be afraid to share the concepts if you're running or riding a bike or whatever the other things are that you do, even, and particularly dance, particularly. Anything else?
Are there
No.
classes? Where can you find to keep this going?
You can find me. I think Zen, link it through Zenzele. I'm offering classes 3 days a week online, Zooming them. I have a village, my village, and Karen and Charles are two of my people in my village. And Zen is a person, but she's been rather busy lately. There we go.
Okay.
And so classes, tomorrow there will be a class at 3:30 in the afternoon, Wednesday and Friday at 6 o'clock. And so this has been a dream of mine to open this up to my people. And I'm so, so honored that Zenzele has made this opportunity available. Last year I was teaching for Ifitayo, but it was difficult. I had some people come through, which was great. So they got exposed to the way I teach it as opposed to the way others. I mean, I've been doing this, wow, for about 35, 40 years. And I do the apparatus as well, but I find that the mat, you only have yourself to work with on the mat. And so you will start to feel strength and openness. Karen and Charles can talk to that. And even Zen, since having had little baby man, you know.
Mama Di, do you want to share your email address with folks, or do you want them to put their email in the chat and then I'll gather those emails and then you can just send out your weekly meeting to them?
That would be great, yes. So leave your email in the chat for me, and we will, I will include you in my roster of people. Here they come. Boom. Oh, uh-oh. This class is going to be huge, Karen.
I hear you.
I love it. I'm loving it. I am loving it. Where they say, be careful what you ask for.
Mm-hmm.
Be ready. So, Michelle, how were your knees feeling?
Actually, I feel quite feels good. I'm actually, my body opened up. It was, so I feel a little more fluid than I did about 15 minutes or 20 minutes ago. So
Good.
that's good. So I just need to, because after a while I was getting stiff, and then you just, after when you get stiff, then everything else gets stiff, the knees, then the hips, and then then the shoulders. And so then I was just feeling like I couldn't move.
I got you.
I needed something to help me with the body overall. So this was great.
Yes. And this is what it does. This is exactly what it does. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And even your brain can get stiff.
That's true.
Brain will lock down.
Yeah.
Hey.
This is really good.
Good. Lisa, I see you now. Did you want to ask something? No. Okay. Good. Well, I gave you a lot. I pushed you further than I had planned, but I think that this is good. This is a good beginning. I I think the chair section was clear, and it was nice and gentle and kind. And then, go ahead, Charles, you get ready to talk? He's muted. Oh, he's chatting. I can't unmute him. Oh, he's gonna go eat. That's what that was. Okay. I get it. I feel you. So I guess we are almost at the end. If anyone has any other questions.
Is there a general rule on breathing, when to inhale and exhale? I feel like I don't know when to do that, and then I forget to breathe. So is there like a way we can think about when we should be inhaling and when should
Right, absolutely. You should inhale when you need energy, when you need support. If you exhale when you need support, then most likely you're going to end up grabbing something, and then you may end up putting yourself in a spasm. You know, it feels counterintuitive, but you want to breathe in to give your body the fuel to do the assignment. It's like this exercise. Going back, yes, inhale. Now I'm gonna go all the way down, exhale. The minute I know that I need to get up, I better start breathing in. And then exhale as I clear my thighs. It really feels like, oh no, it can't be right, it can't be right. It is right, it is right. Remember I said at one point, you wanna feel like your lungs are balloons that are pushing you forward. And then that way, you can still strengthen the lower belly muscles. You can strengthen not just the lower ones, but all of them. You have to keep doing it. You just have to keep doing it, because you almost can't fathom it in your mind. It doesn't make sense, but physically it does make sense. And I know that other Pilates teachers will say, no, exhale when you come up. And that's not what I learned from my first teacher. And I came to her because I had a knee injury, and it changed my whole concept of how I move, how I am prepared for unexpected things, falling, twisting, tripping, that all of a sudden you're much more in touch with your body, with how your body functions, and you are directing it. Yeah. So, and if you get confused, simply be sure to breathe, just breathe. Because I remember somebody saying that that's what Pilates finally said to somebody. And he was, in teaching his system, he just said, look, I want you to be able to control your body, I want you to be able to use your lungs, and I want you to be able to get strong. Internally, work it from the inside out. So even if you breathe wrong, you'll figure it out. Your body will tell you. Your body will tell you what it needs. Yeah. Come on, I know you had some more questions. Uh-oh, here's Charles. I thought you were going to eat.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
My audio has not been working the whole time, so I've been...
Oh, okay.
But I was going to say something when someone was talking earlier about the stiffness.
Yes.
Now, I guess we've been doing this consistently for like 4 weeks, 3-4 weeks now. Mm-hmm. And I must say, I've taken Pilates with you before, but not on a consistent basis. Now, I bound out of the bed now. I mean, in the morning, it's like, I wasn't creeping out, but I notice how I get out of the bed now. and that like I get out of the bed and I'm ready to do the ballet already, you know? That's how my body feels.
That's great. That is wonderful.
And that's how I describe it every time I talk to people. I say, oh, I bound out the damn bed.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love
oh, God, it has.
We want to bound.
Yes.
The other thing, Di, you start to feel stronger in, you know, the whole ab thing, because some of those things get more challenging as we go along, and using the breath. And it's like, all of a sudden, at the beginning of the session, it was like, oh, hey, no way in the world I'm gonna be able to do that. And then, and then eventually it's like, oh, I can do that. I can not only do it, but I can control it and feel good about it. So, yeah, it really helps to strengthen.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yes.
One more question, and then we'll wrap up so we can get ready for the next session, which will be happening in 15 minutes.
All right. This is
So,
Jessica.
I have a question about, like, if you're going into this feeling like your hamstrings are kind of tight, like, is there anything you would recommend doing before you get into the Pilates to kind of like loosen up your hamstrings?
Well, there are stretches that we do during our sessions.
Mm-hmm.
I think the happy baby pose, that's one idea. And then gently, I mean, it's cold outside today. So right now, the whole body is like, oh no, it's drawing in anyway. I think that if you can see me, I think that, and go ahead, I'll do it this way. Go ahead and bring the leg in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Walk up. When you feel the resistance, just stay there and breathe. And think about dropping the hip down. So it is going to pull. It's going to pull. And just gently let it bounce and gently bend it. As the hamstrings, because they connect to the back, you don't want to be too aggressive with them because they will act crazy and act up on you. So I think the best idea is to do those kind of stretches lying down. If you're doing them sitting, you have to remember that if you're sitting, they are already active because they're holding you up. Your weight is on them. And so then if you go over them, you're sending mixed signals. You're like, no, hold me up. No, I want to stretch. Hold me up. No, I want to stretch. So you're doing this funny thing to it, and that's the way we were taught. But now the way that physical therapy and the way it has grown, they're finding that exercises where there's no weight and stretches where there's no weight on the leg is better for you. You'll get more mileage out of it. So it's just the gentle stretching and making sure you're warm before you start the stretching. Yeah.
Thank you.
I wish there was a quick fix, but it's just time.
Yeah.
And
No, that was
thanks for the
helpful.
drinks here. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Happy day. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much.
Thank you for a great class.
Thank you. Thank you. This was wonderful. I have enjoyed myself beyond. I can fly now.
All right. See you tomorrow.
I will fly on. All right. Be well.
Bye, Di.
Stay safe.